Well, hello there, folks. Today is Friday, December 20th? 19th? Look it up. I'm not sure, but it's a Friday, that I'm sure of. And it's either the 18th, 19th, 20th, right in there. Hope you're all well. Running a few errands today on the LECTRIC XP4750. Best folding bike made. No doubt about it. I was just writing on a Facebook page that I put so many mods and accessories on this that I'm going, I need an intervention for sure. Or I need to know what else I can put on it. One of the two. The new tires are great. Ultraverse 20x3s. Hug the road, feel good. Lift me up a ½ inch or so the pedals aren't bottoming out. They're going great. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. And here we go. We are in sunny California before the big storm in 3 days. Got some rain coming. Got a car coming. And probably get upwards of a ½ inch, maybe an inch. Big time rain for us. But today it's 80. 80, supposed to be 84 today. Here in Calabasas, California, and Agoura Hills, California. Right on the border here, we're at Canaan Road and the 101 freeway, which you could hear to my right. Just running a few errands, showing you how nice it is out here. It's a great day, it's warm, short sleeves, sunny, love it. Love it. How's the weather where you live? I gotta think it's not 82 and sunny like this. Maybe sunny, but it could be cold. This is Canaan and Canwood. Look it up on a map, Canaan and Canwood. If I make a right on Canaan, that'll take me to Malibu. Right through the Santa Monica Mountains there to Malibu. Go straight through, near Pepperdine University. But we're making a left. We're going to the laundromat or the dry cleaners, and going to UPS, take back some tools that I bought for the bike that I don't need. And I'm waiting on now, the newest thing for the bike is 60T. I repeat, 60T. And that'll be fun. I have 58 on here now. And I figure, man, I might as well take it to the max and hit 60, so that's what I'm doing. Lots of traffic here. I'm assuming they see my 6'4.5", 265-pound body. my person, my aura. My seat's a little low. That's a bummer, but I'll live with it. Okay, so I drive this bad boy in second or tour. On this bike, it's called Tour. I ride in Tour 98% of the time. Pedaling only. No throttle, unless there's a huge hill. Any hill, for that matter. That's why I got this bike. I can't do the hills anymore on a regular bike. We're gonna have to get in the left lane here and dodge all these cars. Made it, barely, but made it. So as I was saying, no throttle. Only pedaling. So my legs get like wet noodles after a while. I ride this bike when my son has time with him, so I can get exercise. All right, here's UPS. And I'll be right back. Okay, done. Running errands on a bike, who'd have thunk it? Alright, let's go. Now, we go to the cleaners. They're taking me to the cleaners. And since I'm here, I might even go to Ralph's. Everybody know Ralph's? If you knew Ralph's like I knew Ralph's, let me tell you, Ralph's is like King Super, Vaughn's, Pavilions, out here in California. I don't think it's anywhere else. The shifting is perfect. My bike is quiet. There are no issues. And the reason I say that is because I've changed so much myself. It's kind of fun. And like I said, I need an intervention because it's been non-stop changing the stock equipment out to make the ride that much better and easier and more conducive to keeping the bike a longer time so I could work out. Here's Ralph's. We're just in the next strip mall. Sometimes these videos will get redundant and because I'm doing the same thing every time or talking about the same things all the time. It's because there's new people all the time watching these videos, which is great. Dry cleaners is next. And here it is. Be right back. Have a good weekend. Merry Christmas. All right, done. Easy or what? On to the next. I crashed. I crashed. I officially crashed. You heard it. First crash. So here's what happened, and I'm alright. I wouldn't have been, but there's a big square potted tree right there, and I had to squeeze by. So I was right, it's probably above my knee. That's how high it is. The big cement vase that it's in. Shall I say? So I hit the cement vase as I was going by it because it was tight right there and I couldn't get by so well, and I lost my grip on the handles for a minute, handlebars on the grips. And I fell to the right, smashed into that, and I was so close that my legs were right there, it just held me up. But if nothing was there, I was on the ground. On the ground. And it looks like it broke the headlight. That's the level it was at. So it broke the headlight, smashed it, the outer casing of it. User error, my fault. No doubt. My fault. Scraped the right side of my leg. But I'm wearing sweats, so no big deal. That's the only casualty. Could have been worse. But you witnessed a live crash that you probably didn't see, but you heard, I'm sure. That's why you got to be careful. You know, you say it's always the other guy. Well, a lot of the time it's our own fault. We're trying to go up curbs, trying to squeeze by something, like I just did. And our balance isn't what it used to be when we were 20, and I'm not 20. That's what happens. And I hope that's the worst thing that ever happened, folks. Really do. And that's it. Now we're on Canaan. Headed up. Get some exercise. Man, it's nice out. And I'm driving in, let me see, I'm driving in third. Going uphill a tiny bit. I'm in third. See even passing a tree here? Sketchy. Because there's a fence one side and a tree on the other. Some of these trees are close. I gotta raise my seat. Let me do that. Alright. And what I've learned to keep your ass from hurting so much after the 12th, 15th, 18th, 20th mile, mine starts hurting at like mile 17. I'm not doing that today, but I'm just saying, is sit your ass, especially if you have a big one, like me, sit it back all the way on the cushion part of the seat. I mean, almost as far back as you can. That way the suspension seat post will help you, and it's much more comfortable. Going across the street. Here we go. There's one time I do. 98% of the time, as I said, I'm using the pedals only, not the assist. 98% of the time. The other 2% is going uphill. And I usually drive in 6th or 7th gear. There's 8 on this bike. Again, I want the exercise. And it depends on the speed and whatnot. But even slower speeds, I'm still in 6th, 7th, 8th. I average about 14 miles an hour. It won't show that. That's because, I stop. And that's where it gets messed up. The other time I use the throttle, besides the 2%, is probably 98% of the time when I'm stopped and I start, I use the throttle. No doubt. Reason is for balance. See, I didn't use it when I had that little mishap back there. That's probably why I smashed. I think besides the tires, the handlebars, thank you David, brand new. Handlebars, the stem, the seat suspension, the tires, the extended pedals, the new pedals, the new crankset, and everything else. I think one of the best pieces of equipment that's a must that I'm used 100% of the time is the left mirror. Greatest thing ever. I don't use the right one, only the left. Alright, we're on Canaan. We are now approaching, after this light turns into Oak Park, California. Little higher rent district up here. We're now in Fountainwood, it's called. I think that's still Agoura Hills, Fountainwood. And we're going uphill. And I'm still in 6th, in tour, no throttle, none needed. I wish I didn't have to wear a helmet. I don't have to. Here you don't have to if you're over 18, but I want it. too many stories. I've read so many of you out there have fallen, crashed. User error. But as simple as a stop sign, putting your foot down and there's a hill and you lose your balance. Or you use your balance the other way on the downside of the hill. Anything. Wet out. Can you see in the road these white lane markers? Any water gets on those, it's like ice. So you have to be careful with that too, as you know. Averaging 10 miles an hour in 6 uphill into it. Nice park over here to the right. I don't know if you can see. Maybe I'll ride through there. It's pretty nice. Check it out. Frickin' balance just isn't what it used to be. It sucks. Used to pop wheelies. Used to do it all. Now, I could barely stay on this thing. I can, but I have to be careful. Like right there. How do we get in here? Please don't slip. All right, we're in. Oh, there might be a school here too. I didn't even know that. A big park and a school. You like it?
I want to find my first number.
Yeah, school. Hi. Man, school let out. Just looking for some divorces. I'm kidding. Kind of. I don't see any. Alright, let's ride through the park. Tennis courts, they got it all here. I live up the block and never been here. I've been to other parks near me, not this one. Beautiful day. Again, 82. No wind. I mean, tiny breeze. 3 miles an hour. These new tires say put them to 40 psi, I believe. And that's just a maximum. I did put it up to 40. It might be 45, but anyways, I put it to 40. And then I reduced that to about 30. And I feel it. I feel the softness of the tires. Is that a good thing? I feel it for sure. Maybe because I'm 265.
No, you never win. Yes, I do. You always win.
That could be why. But I mean, it feels good. Tugging the road. No problems. But I feel it. Let me get back up here. You could hear the motor kick in. It's pretty cool, actually. Like, no motor, now pedaling, motor. It's working. The system works. Oh, now going up these hills. Thank you. Going up these hills, I put an 11 by 34 freewheel on there, so no problem getting up hills. It's almost too much, actually. All right, let's hope I don't slide out here. Made it. I did it. I do hear a tiny bit of grinding. No big deal, I know, but when I'm in first and second, I hear it. So I'll fix that later. No big deal. Alright, we're still in Canaan here, heading up. Now, this is Oak Park, California. On the main drag, in the bike lane. It's not going to be a long ride. The factory battery's not even inside the compartment here in the bike. I'm using my extra extended battery here, which lasts forever, but I've been using it the last few days, and I've only got 50% or 46 volts left. So I'll be going up this hill and then back down and home. Probably only a 6-mile ride, maybe 10. Going uphill a little bit, 10 miles an hour, but now I'm in third, and my legs are wet noodle-ish. So today's Friday, we have a Christmas party to go to tonight. One of my son's friend's parents' house. It's gonna be nice. They have a beautiful house. Up in the Oaks of Calabasas. Look that one up. And I'm sure it'll be absolutely stunning. All kinds of food. And it's for my son, their son, and all the boys in their group, and girls too. Probably 40 kids. Maybe 30, 40 kids, and their parents and siblings. Their house could probably accommodate a party of 400. So there'll be plenty of room and nice and intimate. At least compared to the usual parties. Very nice people to do this. It's the last party ever. Maybe, kinda, because they're all going to college now. Well, next year. This is their senior year. So all these kids are seniors and will be gone. Many of them out of state. Many. Now we're headed downhill. Oak Park High School to my left. Man, is it nice out or what? Oak Park High School over there. We're on Canaan Road and Doubletree Road. Look that one up. Houses to my right up Doubletree are really nice. I think there's a school right over here, so there's a long line there. Here we go. Downhill. As long as these cars don't open their doors that are parked, I'm good. They're waiting on their high school students to get out. That's why they're there. 8th gear the whole way. Pedal hard to get exercise though. Wow, there's a hill here. Pretty big hill. Real big hill for me. Did you see that Ram game yesterday? Ended up what, 38-35, 36-39, something like that? It was pathetic if you're a Rams fan. What a comeback. Biggest comeback ever for them. Or ever, I think. Yeah, for Seattle. And Rams were like 150-1 loss. 150 wins, 1 loss when leading by 15, I think it was, or 20, I don't remember. At halftime. Something like that. They lost. It was pathetic. That was for first place. Both teams were 11-3, I want to say. So now, going up a pretty big hill, it's been for a while. Instead of averaging 7 miles an hour in tour, I had to kick it into sport and average 10 miles an hour for about 50 yards. Now I'm back in tour. Best foldable bike ever, probably at any price. Especially after you mod it and fix it up like I did, like many of us do. Comes stock from the factory and most people mess with it. That wasn't for me. I didn't do it. Another elementary school, Oak Hills Elementary. Now downhill. I think all the way. So what I was afraid of when I changed the 56T to 58 and then to 60 now, is the LECTRIC has both sides of a guard that protects the chain from jumping off when you go over bumps, over curbs, off-roading, whatever. And I was afraid the chain would jump. So far, no issue at all. No jumping chain. Now it has a guard on one side, the outside, not the inside. I was also afraid of the shifting would be messed up because it was so perfect with the stock 1132 freewheel. The 1134 is same, no problem. And when I first put it on, I had to tweak it for sure, but it's great. Uphill here. Huffing and puffing. I love it. 8 miles an hour. We got 44.7 volts left. And we've gone halfway, but the rest of the way's downhill. So even if I run out of juice, which I won't, I'll be close to home. Alright, so we've gone 4.8 miles, friends. 4.8. So we've got probably 5 miles to go to get home, I'm guessing. I was driving a little bit by the time you came on air. So it's a few, it's a little bit more. So I got 44.7. I got now 46. And now downhill. So I should make it, no problem. It's all about the volts. It's all about them voltages, right? Think I can go over the curb? Let's see. Did it. No problem. See? I still got it. Oak Park Shopping Center. Breakfast Cafe. Anytime Fitness. Starbucks. Yo! Starbucks. And we can go home. All downhill from here, my friends. Into the sun. I would like to be pedaling, but I just don't need to. Should we do some off-roading? Let's try it. We've got dirt. We've got dirt. Off-roading. These Ultivers can handle it. Yes, sir. A little wet. Watch out. Slippery. A little muddy. Mud. Yes, sir. Old people having fun on some dirt. What a joke. Oh yeah, that's fun. After all, let's take it again. Let's go. Got some confidence. Now's when we crash. God forbid. Just kidding. Yep, our version of off-roading. Whoa. There goes the mirror. The balance. Keeping it between the lines. I notice, and I remember from my childhood, if you accelerate through this stuff, it seems as it's that much easier than going slow through it. Alright, because I don't want to clean up too much on the bike. Let's get in the street here. That was fun. Got no problem with that. Yes, sir. Very fun. We had other thing I wish that the handlebar, it's not the handlebars, it's the bike. It's the weight and how it's distributed. I mean, I'm trying to ride without hands, and you just can't. It's too flimsy in the front wheel. Just can't do it. We got off-roading over here. Let's try it. Pedaling the whole way. Ooh, we got a little hill. We got hills here. Oh no. It's going down the hills. That's sketchy to me. Got to lift up those forks over those huge holes in the road. What? It stops here. Well, I could go down there. Want to see? I could keep going and go down this hill, but it's down. It's steep. Steep enough where I don't want to mess with it, because I know what's going to happen, and I have things to do. I got to take my son to visit colleges. I got to cook. I got to clean. Got to take care of the dog. It's only me, folks. It's only me. Only one person here. My son helps, but he has to concentrate on other things, like last of his apps, finals, whatever else he has. So, that said, no going down that huge, literally off-road, off-trail hill with leaves that are all over the place. Ruts and leaves, forget about it. So, at our advanced age, we now think smart. Just like work, same thing. I don't work hard. I work smart. Since COVID, and hard. Smart and hard. Uh-oh, did I run out of juice? The power went out. Hold on here, folks. Power went out. What? Hold on. There's no way I run out of juice. Let me see if it's plugged in. My on-off switch inside here switched off over the bumps and ruts and all that. All right, we have juice and we're going. And we're driving an Eco, which is 1. PAS 1. Downhill most of the way. All good. Seventh gear and go. 20 miles an hour. In Eco. Seeing my my basket in back where I have the battery. It's a 48 volt, 20 amp hour battery. It's one of those green square ones. Pretty big. I mean, it's 10 pounds. So I have an on-off switch hooked to it because every time I plug in the battery, it would spark. It would pop every time. Now I have 4 batteries, and it does it to all 4 of them. So it's not the battery, it's just how it is. So to combat that, I bought a little on-off switch. There's barely any room in there. So although there's room for it, apparently over a bump it turned it off. Good, I got no problem with that. And I was ready to drive this thing home without any battery. I was actually pedaling it since that hill. I didn't even know it. The dirt. And it's not, I mean, I could do it, especially downhill. It's easy. And even easier with an 1134. If you have any hill at all. 8th gear with a 60T wheel. I've got no ghost pedal. Now I'm in tour. And I'm going 25. If I was going downhill, I bet I could hit 35. Not that I want to. Let me tell you something. 20, 25, it's plenty quick. It's plenty quick, you all. Those wires that are going 50, 60 miles an hour, no way. Not needed. You know what's needed? You should be able to go to 35 if you need it. Like I wish this one did, if I needed it. But I would never be using it. All right, we're at oh, my mileage was off, folks, because I turned it off. Now I'm on. A long time ago, I turned it off for a second. We're at 45, 46 volts still. And I could look on my odometer on my phone, but I don't want to take the video off. But I bet we've gone 8 miles already. I'm guessing. So we're on now. We're on Lindero Canyon, coming up to Thousand Oaks Boulevard. Look it up. Lindero, coming up to Thousand Oaks. It's been an adventure. Crashed once and everything. And Thousand Oaks. We're now in Westlake Village, California. Very nice here too. It's nice everywhere around here. So, people don't want to hit you. It's just that they don't see bike riders a lot of the time is what it is, obviously. But they're not out, you know, getting up in the morning, I want to hit somebody. That's why you have to be so cautious and careful, even as big as I am. Someone could be going and don't see me. It's happened. Happened today, briefly. So we're on Thousand Oaks Boulevard, headed into Agoura Hills. Everywhere's a bike lane. Everywhere. It's amazing. You would think with all these bike lanes everywhere, there'd be a ton more bikes. All these years that they've been up, but there's nothing. There's hardly anybody. Yeah, I'm definitely overcautious. Man, I just don't want to crash. Uphill. Legs are wet noodles. You're going to see it in the camera, in the video. Side to side. Right, left, right, left. And I'm in 6th gear. I'm going to when I post the video, it's going to say 5, 8, 10, 12 mile ride, whatever it is. Sunny, Calabasas, Agoura, Oak Park, and Westlake. And in quotes, I crashed. A little dramatic, embellish a little bit, but hopefully it gets people to watch. I could get, or at least helps people watch, see that they love seeing the city in the Caneo Valley, and subscribe. Hey, my right knee actually, I could feel has a scrape. Might even be some blood. So a crash is a crash. Crash is a crash is a crash. I mean, there's no such thing as kinda crashed. Like, kind of pregnant. I crashed. The freaking side of my knee, I feel, has a wound. Flesh wound. I bet I drew blood. Yeah. And I have a broken freaking headlight. Which is good, because now I can put on a better headlight. Or leave that one and add one anyways, or just leave it as is. I don't ride at night anyway. See, my ass does not hurt at all. and we've probably gone 8-10 miles. When I hit 17 miles, it starts to hurt. But now I'm concentrating on sitting all the way back in the seat. On the fleshy part of the seat, where it's softer, and where that seat post actually suspension helps. Love the suspension post, everybody. You should get one. It's NXT, right? NCT, NXT. It's great. NXC? Sun something? I forgot. It's been a while. Love it though. It's great. I've tried 3. This is the best one. 130 bucks. I'm sure there's better. And I saw, there's a few out there, of course, for 275 bucks, but not worth it to me. This is fine. The premium seat from Electric was good. I mean, not bad. It was good. Much better than the stock. Crappy one from them. All right, here we go. Down a big hill. Santa Monica Mountains right ahead of us. I also learned my lesson. After every ride, check those lug nuts, guys. Lug nuts. Brakes. Because they were loose last time. Alright, hit 31 with no problem pedaling. Here's where I say, adios, folks. Thank you for coming along. Like, subscribe, push that bell. Have a great weekend. It's Friday. Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Be healthy. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Just want to say, the final mileage is 11 miles, 11.3 miles. I thought so. So not bad. 1 hour, 11.3 miles. Was going slow, so it worked. All good. I will see you and thank you so much for listening to me. Bye-bye.